Let's talk about this new Vince Staples record. The very first thing you notice on this album, while listening to it for the first time even, is that the beat selection is godly. I love how there's a piano incorporated in a few of them. Some songs are so dark sounding while others are upbeat, but the real highlight on this record is Vince's writing. He does a phenomenal job of being able to articulate his feelings on this record. As the title states, a lot of the subject matter and the production is very dark. And if you've been following Vince throughout his discography, or even if you watched his most recent Netflix show, or if you've been watching his interviews throughout his entire career, he often does have a lot of snappy jokes, but he's never really been the optimist. And he kind of doubles down on that on this record. But although it's not always a very optimistic record, it is extremely vulnerable. Probably Vince's most personal work to date. He is almost very humble on this record. And I do think that this album has enough depth for the album to have a significant staying power. I don't think it's going to be one that just comes and goes. Now for a few of my favorite tracks. Black and Blue, very pounding beat with a super catchy chorus. Justin, a really fun storytelling song of a love that almost was. But right now, my favorite track off of a few first listens is Little Homies. Life hard, but I go harder. That's my new motto. I love the upbeat sound on this. This is the optimistic point on the record, even though I said it's mostly a dark sounding and also dark lyrically. But this is definitely a summer bop for the year. Shameless plug for my summer soundtrack playlist on Spotify, link in bio. And as always, I've added my favorite tracks off of the album to my new Music Friday playlist, which you can find the link to my Spotify in my bio. I update this playlist every single week with my favorite releases, that way you don't miss any of the good stuff. My last point, though, is that I gotta praise Vince for the album length, 13 tracks, 35 minutes. He's in and out. It's super cohesive, super precise, and that is something that is being lost right now amongst artists. Please let me know below in the comments, what did you think of the new Vince Staples record, Dark Times? And of course, don't forget to follow me, Honeybee Reviews, for more music-related content.